See if we can get anybody to come in here just because we're here. Just because. Julie Moon, how are you doing? This is war. Section 8, what's up, Evan? Hey, Kent. I didn't know we was at war. Kent, you better get you a dose of that Ivermectin, buddy. Live in Minnesota, how are you doing? There's Miss Becca. Still in you. What's up, buddy? Hey, John, how are you doing? I'm just trying to get to feel it better. I'm going to try to get a fire started. Everything out here is damp. Are you all right, Evan? There's Mr. Raven. Big Matt, how are you doing? Miss Joy. I've been down sick. Old Kent got me down sick. Give me that COVID. I think that's a bad word. Well, I hope you're all right, Evan. It's not terrible, John. I think today's high is 74. It's supposed to cool off tomorrow, though. Trying to build a fire in this little fire pit. Got to get cleaned up. Well, I hope you're all right. Kent, you gonna be feeling good enough for Friday night, buddy? We got a big coon contest coming up Friday night. I don't think I can do it without Kent. You better be here, buddy. I'd come over there and get you. Backlash, how are you doing, buddy? Got 9, 10 in the house and 3 thumbs up. Asher Brothers, how are you doing? I hadn't seen you in forever. Almost home. I'm home. I'm just not feeling good. Guys, if you don't have Asher Brothers, you need to check them out. I'm glad you're here too, buddy. Shot me a deer Saturday. Now I'm ready to go coon hunting. Missed opening night of season because I wasn't feeling good. I took some Ivermectin this morning. Chrissy, how are you doing, girl? Long time no see. That daggone virus is going around here. Kent's done been diagnosed with it. I'm too stubborn to go to a doctor. There you go, Joy. She's not sick. I'm the one that got sick. John, I took that deer over here to, there's an Amish butcher just about 5 miles from the house here. And I took it over there. He's going to do the whole thing, gut it, skin it, process it up in steaks and burger and everything for $75. I figured for $75, I don't have to get my hands dirty. It's worth it. To me, anyway. I thought it was a good price. He's the same butcher that processed the pig for us when we had the YouTube gathering. And he did. He only charged me $40 to do that pig. So I went back to him. Can't beat that. And, like I say, he's only 5 or 6 miles from the house. Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy? Did you ever get you a deer yet? I've been sitting out here of a morning in the clubhouse, not feeling real good, so I've been watching Backwoods Misfits. He's deer hunting in the mornings. There's John Oyler. How you doing, buddy? So I've sat here with my rifle in the clubhouse. I don't even have to get dressed. But I seen a good buck this morning walk across the field. But I already filled my buck tag. Hadn't even seen one. There you go, Becca. You don't need a nip or a tuck. Good grief. Oh, you're in the woods right now? You ought to be up here, Mike. You can sit here at the clubhouse. We can smoke cigarettes, drink moonshine, and shoot deer out the back window. Well, we could, Joy. I sat there this morning with my rifle, but the only deer I seen was a big buck. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that. How are you doing, buddy? Catching all them catfish and crappie. I need an overall. Just okay. Alexa has a contract on her head. Uh-oh. Oh, there you go, Mike. I gotta go to court December 9th on that trespassing deal. Bunch of horse shit. Fella gives you permission to go hunting on his ground, and then next thing you know, you got trespassing charges on it. I'll show you right here. That big buck, he walked right across that field behind them trees. Thank you, Becca. I appreciate that. live in Minnesota. I appreciate you. If y'all want to share your links, you're more than welcome. I did, John. He even gave me his card. And I still getting, me and Kent, we're still getting prosecuted for it. Persecuted, prosecuted, something like that. Bunch of crap. Still, Eddie, I appreciate you sharing me out, buddy. All them crows flying around back here. Yeah, I should win. It's just the whole idea, you know, cost you $500 for a lawyer or $200 for to pay the fine, you know, and I'm doing it just because to prove a daggone point. No, I never even got a ticket, John. I just got a certified letter to show up at court. There you go, Mike. You're just out of luck. Eleven in the house and 11 thumbs up. Todd Lee, what's up, my buddy? Well, Kent's in here. He ain't feeling good. Yeah, the conservation agent even agreed with us. So me and Kent, we're going to fight it. Tired of people taking advantage because most people just say, oh, I'll just pay the tickets, you know. I'll pay the fine, even though they know they're right. There you go, Mike. Oh, this has been going on since January, John. And the landowner, he don't even live in this state. But nobody ever told us we couldn't hunt there. They told us we could, but they never said we couldn't. We'll find out. This should be over at the end of this. Well, December 9th should be over with. Thanks, Chrissy. That's my backyard right out off the east side of the patio. I figured you'd want to look at that rather than this old ugly mug. Got me a little fire going. Did Chelsea come in here? That's Chelsea saying, what of you? I thought it was Chrissy. My eyes are terrible. Thanks, Chelsea. I'm glad to see you in here. I said I got me an ugly mug. Old, fat, tired, and crippled. Echo, how are you doing, youngin'? Feeling a little better. I took a dose of Ivamec today. No, actually, John, the game warden said he didn't want no part of it. She is at that. I tried to give Kent a shot of Iverbeck yesterday, but he wouldn't bend over. I'm not even sure about the whole thing, John, but the game warden contacted us, and it was actually, I was doing a live stream while we were hunting there, you know. Said we didn't have permission. I said, well, yeah, actually I do. You're afraid of the needle, huh? He said, well, what makes you think you've got permission? I said, because the boy that gave me permission gave me his business card, said if anybody has any issues, just to contact him. So the game warden, once he saw that, had a whole different attitude. Good grief, Chelsea, I can't believe she's going to be 2. How's Adam getting along? It'll be all over with soon. Can't do a lot of coon hunting right now because everybody's into timber deer hunting. Most of the guys don't want you in there running dogs while they're afraid you might scare their deer off, but that's all right. I've been down sick. There's Adam. How are you doing, buddy? I've been down sick since yesterday, but I'm starting to feel a little better. Yeah, the sheriff's office, John. The game warden said he was only doing an investigation. I can tell you what it all started over. One of the local boys around here, he's jealous of my coon dog. John, you take care, buddy. I appreciate you coming in. I'm glad you're doing good, Adam. But that's what it all started over. Somebody jealous of my dog. Big sissy, instead of being man enough to say something to my face, he's got to go behind your back, do something like that. NE Dronalist, how are you doing? There's Beantown Breakdown. I'm getting better. I was feeling pretty crappy. I'm starting to feel a little better now. Oh, there he is, John. A bunch of big sissies. They ain't man enough to come talk to you to your face, so they got to start crap behind your back. Sunny Stormy, I seen that. I appreciate you sharing me out. If y'all don't have Sunny Stormy, go check her out. She's a sweetie. I've been feeling like crap since yesterday. But I'll tell you what, I took a 2 cc's of Ivermectin, and this morning I put it in my coffee and started feeling better pretty quick. I've been doing all of that, Echo. Even took a shot of moonshine. Well, if he was man enough, I'd give him I'd show him some love. Probably right upside his noggin. He's tried cheating me at a few hunts and didn't get it done. He's got a coon dog, but we've drawn out against each other 6, 7 times. He's never been able to beat me. I mean, it is what it is. Oh, it's dead calm here, Joy. It's just a nice day. There's Steve, Backwoods Misfit. How are you doing, buddy? Right there, out there where the camera's facing is where that deer walked across this morning. Oh, Raymond, Duke is one of the smartest Labradors I've ever had. He's doing awesome. He's down in the dog pen. Old Spook, he's ready to go hunting. I'm hoping I feel like hunting tomorrow night. Need to get Kent to feeling better so I can take him hunting. There you go, Beantown. I shot an 8-pointer Saturday, about 3:45, something like that. I was gonna let him walk on by, and then something told me don't pass him up, so I didn't. That's what I did, Echo. I put a shot of moonshine in my coffee. I'll promise you that stuff there will clean out your sinuses. Well, if it comes down to it, John, they're all going to be coming to court. Oh, Joy Duke's just something else. He really is. We took him out. He had never been in a boat before. He'd never hunted over around decoys. He didn't know anything about it. And by the end of the first day, he was used to it all. I was so happy. There you go, Beantown. Hey, you know it is what it is. They know what's coming. I'm pretty easy to get along with, but oh, you're fine, section. It's supposed to get up to 74 here today. Catherine, how are you doing, young lady? I don't think there's either one of them that I couldn't handle. Oh, I really do. I thought about getting one of those. Do it better, Catherine. I've been down sick a little bit, but I'm starting to do better. '56. Just so blessed. How are you doing, youngin? B&D Crafts. I haven't been on in a little while. Oh, if you want, I guess it'd be all right. I won't be able to read it, but whatever you're comfortable with. I'm a little better, Jess. I appreciate that. Beantown around here, you get back in the woods deep enough, there's a bunch of old empty well sites. They work real good with a couple of bags of lime. It just aggravates me, you know. Niecy, That's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Now you can fill up that freezer. Got me a nice little fire going. Oh, is that right, John? Did you put out a video? I must have missed it. Catherine, the goofball. If y'all don't have each other, share your links out. Make friends. Backwoods, when you were talking, it was kind of like it was broke up a little bit. Oh, there you go, Niecy. Who you calling Goofy? Gonna take Alexa to the swamp? Is that your boat? Oh, there you go, John. Buddy, I fell asleep yesterday about 4:30 and I didn't wake up until 7 this morning. I felt like crap. Oh, they're doing good. I've got actually got a litter of pups coming December 27th to the 29th, something like that. Labrador puppies. They're going to be pretty. All right, John, I'll watch it here in a little while. I'm sure not going to do anything tonight. $2 electronic hussy. Yeah, there's a squirrel nest. Yeah, they should be. Actually, Niecy, they'll be just ready to leave come Valentine's. It is better than you write in English. Nobody's know what you're saying. Yeah, I bred Duke. We got a silver lab female named Ella, and I bred Duke to her. That dog just he he amazes me every time we go to the woods or the blind or something. So did you take your couch out to the fishing spot? I used to have a bed mattress I had special made for my truck that I could put in the bed of the truck and I could go out there and fish and lay down. Ain't nothing wrong with having a couch in your truck. Sure makes it more comfortable. There you go. Got to keep them elves happy. They'll leave you alone. You know what, Niecy? This little lab female that we've got, when my son brings their little baby over, our little granddaughter, um, Ellie, she'll literally sit down right beside Avian and I'll promise you ain't gonna spank that child or even say anything wrong to her, 'cause Ellie will tear you up. She is a protective little thing. Echo, you take care. Hope to see you soon. All right, Jess, you take care. Thanks for coming in. Fish on, how are you doing? Maybe I ought to start getting some of those benefits, Catherine. Well, Kent's starting to feel better, and I got down sick yesterday. You're going to have to share some of that rich wealth with me. All right, John, you take care, buddy. Send some of that snow this way. I'm just burning up some old cardboard and making a fire out here. Boredom was about to overtake me, so. Is that right, Niecy? We had some flurries one day, but they didn't ever amount to anything. But I think while it was flurrying, it was still like 38, 39 degrees. I think that'd be just fine, Catherine. We can settle with that just fine. Take care, John. It's good seeing you, buddy. It seems like here, the last several years, we don't get much snow until after Christmas. Last year we had a good snow before Christmas, but it all melted off. I'm waiting, Catherine. That's what I'm wondering, Becca. Those look like little fairies, little pixies. Janet, how are you doing? Haven't had a good snow in nearly 10, 20 years. Oh, I'm sure we'll get a good snow this year. Sunny Stormy. Are you having fun, Sonny? 39 days till Christmas here. Is it raining there, Scott? Are you serious, Sonny? I need some rain, some snow. I want some snow. Well, I'm glad it ain't raining today. It's supposed to rain here tomorrow, I think. It's a pretty day today. I'm not sure if I got more smoke than flames. There you go, Catherine. Well, looky there, Mountain Grade. Look who showed up. How are you doing, Miss Rain? How are you feeling? I appreciate that, Becca. Put them away. That's awesome. I'm glad you are. That was a cool old house you did the tour of the other day. Ooh. Rain, we're going to have little Labrador puppies come to the end of December. Oh, that's all right. I'm not, honestly. Are you going to get back out, Misfits? Honestly, I don't know enough about having that blue jacket. You know, I don't even know how to drop links or nothing, so it don't ever bother me. I know some people want to be blue, but it don't bother me. Well, I appreciate that, Janet. You won't be disappointed. I'm just a dumb old country boy. I love the labs. I really do. I love my coon dogs, don't get me wrong. But still got the headache. Opening night of coon season was last night, and I come down sick. I fell asleep about 4 o'clock. I didn't wake up till this morning around 7. I'm just not very technological. I don't have any techno sense. I'm gonna sell these puppies. The Duke, he's only 15 months old, 16 months, so he's gonna be around for a while. And Ella, she's only 2 years old. It don't take long to have too many dogs to feed. I had a yellow lab years and years ago named Tabby, and I believe she was probably one of the best dogs that ever lived. And I'm afraid Duke is going to surpass her just because at his age he's so smart. How many dogs do you have, Rain? Just let me know, buddy. Oh, they're both. I appreciate that, Becca. Got 6 dogs. I got 5. Well, we didn't have no cats, and then the other day, a yellow cat showed up, and then 2 days later, 2 yellow cats showed up, and now there's 2 yellow cats and a black cat. Oh, I guess that's what happens when you feel sorry for a cat and you feed him. They bring all their friends. I think they're coming from across the road. You know, I used to. I wouldn't have the cat around. Didn't like them, and I guess I'm getting old and soft. I don't even. I just take care of all of them. You put a little cat food out. They bring all their buddies, but I've not seen a mouse since we've been here. Old crows are flying. Is that right? Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want a cat in the house. And as long as they take care of their business outside, I don't care. I think pig poop smells the worst. Everybody says it smells like money, but it smells like shit to me. I worked on a dairy farm growing up all the way through high school, and that stuff doesn't smell the best either. Oh, I used to like crow hunting, but I haven't done it in years. I like sitting out here and you can listen, and the squirrels are start barking, and then within 10 or 15 minutes the deer's going to start coming out. I've been to Wisconsin several times. I used to haul lumber out there for the Amish, and I'll tell you what, it's beautiful out there. goes a couple crows flying, 3. I'll be glad when I'm over this stuff. I know I took that Ivomec, and I'll tell you one thing, be prepared. You take Ivomec, it'll clean you out. Oh, is that right, Janet? Need a ratting dog? Miss Hart Gaspar, how are you doing? I've never done that before, Scott. Sounds like fun. I've done a lot of snagging, usually for spoonbill or a carp. We used to catch carp. We'd take them and run them through the slow cooker, pressure cooker, and can them. It tasted just like tuna or salmon. It was good. Oh, you put a lead weight on your bottom of your line and 3 big treble hooks above it and just go through the water pulling through, and hopefully you'll hook a fish and reel them in. That's what snagging is. You don't hook them in the mouth, you're liable to hook them in the tail or the side. They sure put up a fight when they're like that because you don't have any head control. I did too, Joy. I thought that was a cool old house. I bet it could tell some stories, especially, most of the younger generation. They don't even know about the phone table like was on the wall there. We usually go down and Lake of the Ozarks. That's where we get our spoonbill. My biggest one was 88 pounds. We catch a lot of 40s, 50s, 60s, but my biggest one was 88 pounds. Oh, is that right? That's because you're a youngin. It's not a very big fire right now. I need to put some more wood on it. Let me see if we can get down in there. I never heard of that, Janet, but I'll bet you could cook a steak right there. She's a cracking and a popping, making a little noise. I like my little fire grill, fire pit. Need some seasoned wood out here. Now the wind's picking up. Oh, is that right? I can't believe you've never seen one of them. Heck, when I was young, our house that we had oh, a party line. I know Joy knows what I'm talking about. there was 5 other people connected on the same line, and you'd have to pick up the phone and set it back down to let them know you needed to make a phone call. Yeah, I've got a throw net. That's the way this place is. Back, it's got this fire pit made out of the same bricks. It's not cold out here. I'm just been a little down in the weather, so I've got a little fire going. Are you all right, Bradley? That's right, Joy. You'd be talking along and you'd hear somebody pick up the phone, but then they didn't put it down. Good grief, buddy. I hope you're all right. I'm getting ready. I got an old freezer out in the barn. I'm going to fix it up for a bait tank. I remember that video, Becky. Oh, I got you, Bradley. Well, you just kick back and relax then, buddy. Griffin Fish Room, how you doing, buddy? Oh, you don't think you're going out? Well, you probably ought to stay in. Didn't sound like you was feeling that good. I don't blame you a bit. I may set out here this evening and hopefully try to catch a doe crossing. Oh, I'm doing better. I wasn't feeling too good at all yesterday. Oh. I'm just kicked back, relaxing by the fire, got my feet up now. Got you an old chauffeur, huh? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're gonna have to show up how it's done, Raid. That's right, Becca. Amen. The Random Video Channel. How are you? Welcome in. Appreciate you stopping by. I went out Saturday. I seen a couple that Saturday morning I couldn't tell what they was. They was too thick in the brush. Saturday morning. Then I went out Saturday evening and I shot an 8-point. Come walking by. Bradley, my son, he says, you drive like an old man. And I just tell him, have you looked at me lately, son? Heck, I am an old man. Don't have to worry about her getting no tickets. I sure feel like it sometimes. There you go, Joy. I just poke along. If the police catch me speeding, I figure they've accomplished something. Because I just don't. I'm not in a big hurry anymore. Those days is over. Is that right? What about the steering wheel? Oh, you got your rabbit this morning? I drive like that everywhere I go, Bradley. Rabbit does sound good. Rattletrap, what's up? How are you doing? Me too, Scott. Good rabbit fried up's hard to beat. Oh, groundhog's good eating. But to me, if you get them little groundhogs, skin them out, fry their legs up, you can't tell it from rabbit. The big ones, I'll boil them down, barbecue them. That's another reason I need to get out and go coon hunting. Make some barbecue coon. That's hard to beat. Better than pulled pork. Rabbit's expensive. We just go out and shoot them, clean them. Excuse me. Oh, that barbecue coon's good. Everybody loving on Becca. Oh, I like crappie too. Next time y'all come up, Scott, I've got all that fish still in the freezer, buddy. All them flathead and blue cats. Remind me, we'll have that cookout, that fish fry. Thank you, Rattletrap. I appreciate that. I need all the blessings I can get. Oh, I just mix up flour and salt and pepper and put them in the skillet. I've got 4 gallons of blue cat in the freezer that we were going to have for that fish fry. Rain, you take care, girl. I appreciate you coming in. And you know everybody loves Mountain Rain. I've only got one cast iron skillet, and I need to get it re-seasoned. I hope you're all better soon. Not just getting better, but all better. Well, that sounds good too, Joy. fanning my fire. I'm going to try, Janet. I'm doing everything I can. I ain't even been duck hunting in a few days. Deer season opened up. I went doing that Saturday, and I could feel myself not feeling good. I knew it was coming on. You take care, Janet. It's about your bedtime, isn't it? I've got one, Scott. I just need to get it re-seasoned. Old Spooky's itching to get out. Yeah, I might have to get with Joy and have her tell me how to do it. I like cooking on cast iron. Last time I cooked with it, I won't mention any names, but she decided to wash it with dish soap and water. And anybody that knows anything about cast iron knows what happens there. Bonnie Rose, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate that. Sweet dreams, Janet. You guys want to hang on a minute? I'm going to run in and grab me a Dr. Pepper real quick, and I'll be right back. Keep them straight for me, Scott. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. Hey, Bull Daniels, how are you doing, buddy? How you feeling, Bull? I was just telling the Backwoods Misfits this morning, I'm going to make a trip out there and see you this spring. got more smoke than fire. Gonna shoot your big gun? Oh, you got a head cold, buddy? I'll tell you what, Kent come down with that COVID, and I don't know if I got it from him or my son or whatever, but I come down sick. I started feeling it Saturday. And yeah, that's the way Kent is. But I was deer hunting Saturday and that wind blowing across my forehead. No, I was just talking about you. That's totally different. It's okay to talk about you. Um, but this stuff here, Bull, I took a 2 cc's of Ivermectin this morning, and I'm telling you what, I started feeling better within about an hour and a half, 2 hours. I shot a buck Saturday morning, little 8-point. I should have held off because I had a big one out here this morning. It's actually, Scott, it's a cattle wormer. IVOMEC is what it is. But, you know, they're saying that it'll cure the virus. Keep you from out. Actually, an Amish boy told me about it. I've been seeing a little bit here and there on YouTube about it. I'm telling you, Bull, take that Ivermectin. It'll keep you from getting sick. You can go to about any farm store and get it, farm and animal store. I think it was $36 for 50 cc's. And I took 2.5 cc's. Now, it's not just, actually, Scott, back in World War One, Ivermectin is what they gave the soldiers that were getting shipped out overseas. Everybody got a dose of Ivermectin when they got their shots. But then there was a German man over there that figured out it worked really good for cattle and hogs and horse wormer. And so they can make more money on it selling it as a livestock product than they could giving it to people. And that's why now it's basically a livestock deworm. It kills all parasites. And I keep it here all the time because I keep my dogs on it every 30 days. It's IVOMEC. But it'll kill all them parasites. Hurry back, Joy. And what I did, I just took 2.5 cc's and put it in my coffee, and you don't even taste it. Oh yeah, I gave Ken a bottle. I don't know, I guess 3 or 4 months ago for the dogs. I told him he needs to take some for himself. But you can look it up. You can Google it, YouTube it, whatever, and it's proven to kill the COVID virus as well. Is that 39 degrees or $39, Scott? It may have gone up a little bit. I haven't bought any, probably 4 months. Because you take 1 cc per 105 pounds. I kind of overdosed a little bit. I'm down to, last time I checked, I was 213 pounds. Oh, is that right? I'm jealous, Bull. Scott, you know what? I've had it last 2 or 3 years and still do its job on the dogs. I keep it in the refrigerator, of course, but I wish we had some snow, Bull. I give it to the dogs every 30 days. Good Lord, Becca. It's I mean, if it'll keep you from getting the virus, and like I say, you know, Kent's been down for over a week, and I got down yesterday, took it this morning, and I would almost go hunting this evening. Ain't got nobody to hunt with. My old buddy's down sick. Won't take a dose of Ivermac. I offered to give him a shot in the butt yesterday. I think it'll work for you, Joy. I told Becca she's going to have to get a helmet and wrap herself in bubble wrap. That girl gets hurt more than anybody ever seen. Got bashed in the head by a tree limb. Stubs her toes more than anybody ever saw too. Is it 5 years? I wasn't sure. I didn't want to tell somebody wrong. Bottle will never last me that long. And I'm not a doctor by any means, but, you know, I'm just telling you what worked for me. Uh-oh, almost went in the lake. Slip Kenner Mickey. I can't even, he was so sick yesterday I got up out of his easy chair and about fell down. He got so dizzy. There you go, Bull. Yeah, old Kent's had it pretty rough lately. I think Scott would have been laughing his butt off rather than grabbing a net. Cindy Squirrel, how are you doing, young lady? How's the weather up there? There you go, Scott. I'm sorry, but if she'd have fell off the dock when I was there, I'd have been laughing. Is the ground freezing up? Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? Hey, Jeremy, I'm telling you, I've been the same way. Kent's down with the COVID, and I've been around Kent, and I started feeling bad the other day. And this morning I took a dose of Ivamac in my coffee, and I already feel better. Thought I heard me a dog bark. I didn't even go. Last night was opening night of coon season, and I didn't even go, Jeremy. I fell asleep yesterday about 4 o'clock, and I didn't wake up till about 7 o'clock this morning. Is the battery bad in it, Bull? You need to go get that checked out, because I'm planning on coming out there and seeing you this spring. Yeah, Spook's wanting to go bad. That's what that virus does to you, and then it settles in your chest. You want to make sure to lay on your side. Don't lay on your back. It'll settle in there. Oh, is that right, Bo? How long are you down from that when they do that, Bo? Yep, sounds like you got it. Take you a dose of Ivermectin. You need 3 cc's. You're a big old horse. Just put it in a glass of orange juice or water. I'm telling you, buddy, I got the same stuff. You're exactly right, Bo. You better get feeling better pretty soon, Jeremy, because I may come up next week and go hunting. Bring old Spook up. Kill some of them big old Northwest Missouri coons. You got to take care of yourself so I can come see you, buddy. We was ordering groceries yesterday for Thanksgiving and stuff, and good Lord, last time I checked the bill, it was over $400. Is that right? Well, deer season closes Tuesday, doesn't it? And them keep out signs, that's just for everybody else, not coon hunters. Exactly. Darren Kennedy, how the hell are you, buddy? I've been thinking about you. You and old Pax. I'm anxious for December. No, that's dollars. We've been killing a few ducks, Darren, It's been rough though. There's no young ducks. They didn't have a very good hatch this year. So we're dealing with educated birds. That's right. I'm still running the lead between me and my son and nephew and my son-in-law. I've killed more than anybody this year. I think between the three of us, we're up to 25. I've killed 11 of them. Fortunately, my son, he doesn't get to go as much as I do because he don't miss as much as I do. My boy killed a big old buck right before rifle season with his bow. He scored 149 inches. I'd like to see something run across. Well, I ain't got my gun out here with me anyway, so. All right, Joy, you take care, girl. I'm not going to be on much longer. All them fish y'all got, I wouldn't think you'd need to go to the meat market. Good grief. I seen the Big Nail boys has been knocking them out. There you go, Beck. Right there's where that big buck walked across this morning. He was a good one. Getting seasoned. There you go. I need to get some seasoned wood out of here. It's pretty, Darren. The sun comes up over there to the right side of the screen every morning. I couldn't video him back. I was on the Backwoods Misfits live stream when he walked through. Gee whiz. Darren's going after a big buck Saturday. He got some big deer down there. A little excited. You got you a buck picked out, Darren? I just shot a little buck, Darren. I was sitting there, and honestly, I was going to let him walk on by, and something just told me don't pass him up. And so I knocked him down. He's just a little 8, small 8. But I didn't pass him up. Didn't even gut him. We drove the truck right over to him, put him in the truck, and took him up here to an Amish boy, and he gutted him, skinned him, complete processing for $75. I wonder why that is, Darren. The mass and everything on them. Is it age or their diet? I didn't think so. I mean, I never even got my hands dirty. 'Cause I had Caleb put it in the back of the truck. I just sat down and shot it. You think it's the diet? We got a lot of crops around here. The farther north you get, the bigger they get. Good Lord, Beck. I think everybody likes a big buck, but getting them to come out in front of you is the trick. Can you put corn and stuff out down there, Darren? Take care, Scott. Y'all be careful, buddy. That's the way it is here. Can't put no corn out. Can't chase them with dogs. They get mad if you shoot one out your truck window. I thought that was one of the best things ever created was power windows for deer hunting. And now they frown on it. I guess they always did. If I feel better, I'm going to take our coon season opened up now. The only way you can do that here, Darren, is if you're disabled. I mean, I can do it. I can pull off the road and sit back here in the truck. But other than that, if you're not disabled, you can't even do that. Yeah, you guys get a long coon season. Ours opened yesterday, and I was down sick and didn't even get to go, and Kent's down with that virus, so he can't go. I'm hoping I'll feel better. I doubt I hunt tonight, but hopefully tomorrow night I'll be able to go. We got a big coon contest this weekend, Darren, up here at the house. I know Rex is coming. I'll be there, maybe Kent. I don't know. Oh, no kidding, Darren. How's old Spot doing? I got a female out here out of Mr. Jack. She's a granddaughter to Mr. Jack on top and out of a bone collector. Oh yeah? That's crazy. I really figured he was going to be one of them top-notch ones. But I'm going to start hunting this little female here pretty quick. And I get feeling better. And put a good season on her. And she turns out this spring I'm going to breed her to spook. The only problem is there's going to be a lot of sacking in that breeding. Mr. Jack's her grandpa back. Mr. Jack is also Spook's grandpa. Oh yeah, buddying up too much. Put a boot in his tail. No, I like the sack and bred dog. I'm hoping that, I don't know a whole lot about bone collector though. Darren's in Tennessee. All right, Nisa, you take care. I appreciate you coming by. Get that husband out there ready to shoot an elk. Monica, how are you doing? I'm feeling better a little bit. Not up to par, but I'm feeling a little better. Because Texas is hot. We don't like hot. Hot's not good for hunting weather. We're hunters. I'm glad you're doing okay, but okay's not good. I wanted to hear that I'm splendid or spectacular. That's right, Darren. Tell her all about it. See, the thing about getting cold is you can always snuggle to warm up. When it's real cold outside, you just build a bigger fire, put on some hot chocolate, and a Hallmark Christmas movie and warm up. It's actually warm enough here, flies and them little bitty ladybug looking bugs are out bad. Oh, are you, Monica? That's the way I am, Darren. I can always put more clothes on. Exactly right, Monica. That's what I've got here, Bull. Exactly, Darren. Exactly. You can always figure out a way to warm up. Cooling down, I mean, you almost got to go jump in the creek or something. There you go, Darren. Oh, is that right, Monica? What's wrong with you? I know that virus is going around here pretty rough right now. Sunny, stormy in here still. We're still a going, Sonny. Oh, is that right? I hope you get to feeling better soon. I've been telling Becca she needs to come to Missouri, but she ain't doing it. This is God's country. But it sure is pretty down there where Darren lives, too. You still planning on coming up here in December, Darren? It is a hunter's paradise up here, Darren. You can hunt about anything. Well, there you go. You can go a few days without drinking. All right, I'm anxious, buddy. I want you to see old Duke at work. Do you know they won't let me take him up there on that duck hunt? No dogs allowed. Yeah, they said, I guess at some point somebody had brought a dog and it bit one of their clients, the other clients, and so created too many problems. It is a hunter's paradise around here, Becca, but it's just hard to find places that people let you hunt anymore. Exactly, Darren. Bullets are cheap. I mean, like Duke, that dog has never met a stranger. You know, he goes to everybody and he might lick them to death, but he ain't gonna bite nobody. But you know what they say, that one bad apple, he'll ruin it for everybody. Red Ruby Sky, how are you doing, young lady? That was funny. I was watching your video this morning, and you were feeding your dog that hamburger. And when we were coming home from duck hunting the other day, Duke did such a good job. I stopped in at McDonald's, and I bought Duke a hamburger. That burger, it didn't take him long to devour it. Oh, Miss Becca. Oh, there's nothing wrong with spoiling their dogs. I think spoiling them a little bit helps build a bigger bond. Is that right, Darren? You know, I give old Spook, you know what his favorite is? Blueberry yogurt. That dog will eat that like it's going out of style. I used to raise beagles. Used to hunt them competition all the time. No, I have not, Darren. I do too. I like yogurt. I thought about you the other night, Sonny. I come out, smoke a cigarette, and there was 3 cats showed up at my house. It started out with just the one, and then 2 nights later, it showed up with another one. And then a couple, 3 nights later, I ended up with 3 out here. They say yogurt's good for them too. Helps with their digestive. I reckon, Darren, you know, I used to not like cats at all. But I don't mind a cat being around. They just come right up and snuggle up with the dogs, so the dogs don't mind them. I guess I might as well get used to them. We ain't seen a mouse since we lived out here, so that's a good thing. I bet that's right. I put some hay out in the barn, so maybe they'll snuggle up in there. You like having some kitty around too? Oh, mercy. I'm anxious for you to get up here. I wish you could bring old Pax with you, Darren. He'd sure have a good time. Well, them coyotes, yeah, well, when we were having that gathering out here, Joy and Mike Turner were sitting out in front of the clubhouse, and there was two coyotes come right up in the yard. Your cat won't let you get a dog. That could possibly be a little bit of it back. I'm anxious to see Darren come. He sent me a video of him and his little boy driving along, little Paxton, and I saved it to my phone. He wanted little Paxton. He calls me Santa Mike. He said he wanted to come up and go hunting with Santa Mike. Last year when we were down in Tennessee, coon hunting with Darren, that little feller come up, wrapped his arm around my leg. He stole this old boy's heart right then and there. Take care, Monica. Hope you get feeling better real soon. I really do. Becky, that little feller, you wouldn't believe him. He's adorable. And I'll tell you what, he ain't scared to go by himself either. That little feller don't want no help. He'll walk to the tree by himself. I may come out here and get me some hot dogs and roast them over my fire. Oh, that little feller. If you ever met him, you'd never forget him. I like them just before they start burning. I don't like them roasted black, but put them on a bun with some ketchup and mustard and relish, a little slab of cheese on there. Heck yeah. All right, boy, you take care, buddy. I'm going to shut down here in 4 or 5 minutes anyway. My feet's getting cold. Well, come on, Beck. My mom, she always wanted them burnt. Hey, Bull, I want you to kill a big old bear and I want to see it. Well, heck, I guess I better jump off of here. I may go in and lay down and take me a little nap. Maybe I'll feel better and I'll go coon hunting. Well, guys, been fun. Appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with this old man. I think I'm going to get off here and take me a little power nap. So y'all take care. Thanks for coming by. We'll catch y'all later on. Thank you, Miss Back. We'll see y'all later.